Hey, what's good, YouTube subscribers? How y'all doing tonight? It's your boy MG5 back again with another sports video. And tonight, y'all, we got to talk about MMA. We have a big pay-per-view event going down tomorrow live in Abu Dhabi. I'm talking about UFC 308, Topuria versus Holloway. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. We got some big fights. It's going to be some big bangers. Hey, fireworks. I truly can't wait for this card. You know, the co-main event and the main event. Those are the biggest fights on the card. And I'm going to talk about the whole main card, but I really want to talk about the co-main and the main event, y'all. That's what I really want to get into. I truly can't wait for these fights. And y'all know how we do things around here. Gotta give y'all my thoughts, break it down, and give y'all my final fight predictions for this big pay-per-view. Whew, come on, man. Holloway versus Topuria, man. It's going down. Anyways, before we get started, I just want to say shout out to my sponsorship, W Energy. Y'all can go on their website, use my promo code MG5Sports, get 20% off for your first purchase. Yet again, get 20% off for your first purchase. You know what I mean? This is the new energy drink, new protein out there, man, for you gym rats that be in the gym every single day getting it in. It helps you concentrate and it helps you focus more. And hey, W Energy, that's gonna be the new wave. Watch a year or two from now. It's gonna blow up. You might as well just hop on it right now. But anyways, y'all, just wanted to give a quick shout out to my sponsorship, W Energy. But let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight into it. This card is gonna be a good card. Live in Abu Dhabi. I truly can't wait. You know, for us here in the States, this card's gonna start early tomorrow. So it's going down, man. It's going down. And we're gonna start off with the first bout. And you know, excuse me, and you know, I apologize if I mispronounce these fighters' names. It's some of these fighters got some tough names, y'all. So you know, I apologize. But the first bout that we have, the opening bout, it's a middleweight bout. We have Chimaev versus Arman Prestian. Yeah, like I said, I apologize, but Chimaev, I've seen this dude fight before. You know, he looks like a they call him the Bullet, but he looks like a scary pirate. I'm not gonna lie, and I think he's gonna win this fight. I mean, the guy that he's fighting, Arman, he has some knockouts as well. So this is gonna be a really good fight. But the last fight that I seen with the Bullet, he was able to fight going backwards, and he kept that same energy throughout the whole fight. So it's gonna be a good fight. I think he has too much footwork for this Arman guy, but Arman can also shoot and wrestle. So it just depends. If majority of this fight's standing up, then you know I gotta go with Chimaev. If the fight's on the mats, then Arman has a good chance of winning this bout. But I'm gonna go with Chimaev Magomedov. I'm gonna go with him to win this fight, and I'm gonna go second round knockout. I think yeah, if he gets in rhythm, it's going to be an early night. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go with Chimaev Magomedov, second round knockout. Moving on to the second bout on the card, we have a featherweight bout. Leron Murphy versus Dan Ige. Now, this fight right here is going to be, I think this one's going to be, this is going to be a good fight. You know, Murphy, he's the favorite to win this fight. But I like Dan Ige, man. I like Dan Ige. We all know the power that Ige has. And when he took that one fight on short notice, he looked very well when he fought Diego, man. When he fought Diego on short notice. So now having a training camp, I think Dan Ige is going to be prepared. He's going to be dangerous. It's going to be a striking match. You know, Murphy could mix things up. You know, he has a full skill set, so he can mix things up. If he goes out there and mix things up, then I think, you know, Murphy will win this fight. But I don't know. I'm going to go with Dan Ige on this one, y'all. I'm going to go with 50K. I'm going to go with 50K. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with 50K. And I think it's going to go to the distance. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go to the distance, y'all. So I got Dan Ige winning this fight by split decision. I think it's going to go to the distance. Now, moving on to the third bout on the card, we have a light heavyweight bout. Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. This is another good fight. Magomed Ankalaev, my bad if I mispronounce, y'all. We all know this dude right here, he's real. He's real. He can grapple, he can strike, he has power. He is real. I do favor Magomed to win this fight. I think if he wants to get that title shot versus Alex Pereira, he's going to have to put on a show. And he may have to go out here and stop this guy, or he's just going to have to completely dominate Alexander Rakic. And I think he's capable of doing both. But this is a really good fight right here. And, but I'm going to go with Magomed, though. I think whichever way he wants to take this fight, if he wants it to be standing, I think he'll get the job done. If he wants to mix in his wrestling and his grappling skills, he can do that also. Magomed Ankalaev, I think he should be the next guy in line for the title shot at light heavyweight. That's the fight that I want to see with Alex Pereira, but we all know that's probably not the best stylistic matchup for Pereira. But anyways, I think Ankalaev, I think he's going to get the job done. And I don't know if he's going to stop him, though. I don't see a stoppage from Alexander. I don't think he's going to stop Alexander, man. I don't think so, but we'll see. But I got Magomed Ankalaev winning this fight. I'm going to go unanimous decision. I don't know if I see him stopping him. I think he's going to dominate for 3 rounds. I do think he needs a stoppage, though, if he wants to become the clear-cut #1 contender. But he should be fighting for the belt next either way. But anyways, y'all, here we are, man. The co-main and the main event. These are the main fights I wanted to talk about right here. The co-main event, we have a middleweight bout. Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. Woo! For you bettors out there, Khamzat Chimaev is the favorite. And it don't even look like it's a close one, man. Well, I mean, it's a little bit close on the betting odds, but just for you bettors out there, this is going to be a great fight. This is going to be a great fight. I believe we have 5 rounds. When I look at Robert Whittaker, he looks so good his last fight. If that Whittaker comes out with the same energy, we know he's going to have the cardio advantage. But if he decides to take the fight to Chimaev the whole time, Whittaker can strike. He has good grappling skills as well. He's the former middleweight champion. This dude, Robert Whittaker, is the real deal. But also, Khamzat Chimaev, we have not seen him in a year. He has not fought in a year. We know he's the younger fighter. Khamzat Chimaev, what makes him so dangerous is his energy and that wrestling, and this dude, he's going for the finish every time. This dude comes out in round 1, he's going straight for the kill. Like he's not worried about 5 rounds because he believes he's going to finish him. So this is going to be a great fight. I honestly don't see this fight going the distance. I think Whittaker, he has better footwork. I think Whittaker has better kicks. He's probably a little bit better at striking as well. And I think Whittaker has the cardio advantage. But Chimaev, I believe, is the stronger fighter between these two. He has better wrestling skills. And Chimaev has power. And his striking's kind of underrated too. He's pretty lengthy, so he can throw that 1-2 straight down the middle from a distance. He's pretty lengthy, and he has power. He hits hard. But it's just the energy of Chimaev, man. This dude really goes after his opponents, like, straight from the jump. He's, like, emptying his whole gas tank out. So I think the dangerous thing about this fight is Chimaev is going to be great for the first 2 rounds. He's going to be great. The first 7 minutes, 8 minutes of this fight, Chimaev is going to be great. Can Whittaker withstand the storm? You know what I'm saying? Can he withstand the storm and take it to the third round and get to the championship rounds? If Whittaker can do that, I can see him piecing up Chimaev. You know, we all saw with Kamaru Usman. Kamaru started building in the third round. He started, you know what I mean? He started landing some good shots. That third round of that fight, the last time Chimaev fought, Usman was building in the third round, but he didn't have those 2 extra rounds. And, you know, Chimaev even said that Usman was probably the best fighter that he's fought, or one of the best. And Usman still had that championship mindset. So now he's fighting Robert Whittaker, another fighter who has that championship mindset. If Whittaker can take it to the deep waters, take Chimaev somewhere where he hasn't been before, he can probably drown him. But Whittaker has to make it to the 4th or 5th. And to me, he has to use his leg kicks. Not just his leg kicks, but his body kicks. You gotta hit Chimaev in the body, man. You know, if he plans shots and goes to the body, it could break Chimaev down later on in the rounds. But my biggest thing with Whittaker is, what version are we gonna get? You know, what version are we gonna get of Whittaker? Is Whittaker gonna start slow? We all saw when he fought Duplessis, he started off slow. And when you start off slow, you know, Duplessis was able to finish Whittaker. He caught him and he finished him because Whittaker had a slow start. If he starts off slow in this fight versus Chimaev will finish him in the 1st or 2nd round. And it depends how much damage does Whittaker take as well in the 1st round. So, like I said, Chimaev's going to be his most dangerous. The first 8 minutes of this fight, Chimaev is going to be great. Those first 2 rounds, he's going to be great. And then after that, his level of intensity is going to go down. He may gas out because Chimaev loves to put everything into finishing his opponents, especially when he takes your back. So this is going to be a great fight. If Chimaev can get Whittaker on the ground, then it's going to be troubles. But if they're standing up and Whittaker takes the fight to him, it's going to be troubles for Chimaev. My final prediction on this fight, I'm going to go with Khamzat Chimaev to win this fight by 2nd round finish. I think he'll get a submission on Whittaker. I think he'll get a submission on Whittaker, man. I think it's something about Chimaev. I think he's special. The dude has heart. One thing I'll give it to him, he does have a chin. He does have heart. He's been pushed by Kamaru Usman. He's been pushed by Gilbert Burns. He could take a shot. But Robert Whittaker is a little bit different. It's going to be a great fight, but I'm going to go with Khamzat Chimaev, man. I think he'll get the job done. And, yeah, like I said, for you bettors out there, Chimaev is the favorite. But moving on to the main event for the featherweight title. Whoo! We have the champion Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. Whoo! For you bettors out there, Ilia Topuria is the favorite. He is the favorite. And it's a little bit close, but it's not really close on the betting odds. I think this is going to be a great fight. It's a true 50-50 fight. I mean, you have Ilia Topuria. He's like 27 years old. He's in his prime. He's the young lion. He's the king now of the featherweight. And he's fighting greats. You know, we all saw what he did to Volkanovski. Now he's fighting Max Holloway, who's one of the greatest to ever do it. You know, Max Holloway is one of the greats of the UFC. And Max Holloway is still in his prime. You know, I believe he's only 32, 33 years old. I think he's 33. He's still in his prime. He's been fighting for a long time. So Holloway's seen everything. He's seen everything. So I think this fight right here is going to be a great fight. In my honest opinion, it depends what version of Max Holloway are we going to get. If Max Holloway shows up at his best version, spiritually, mentally, and physically, I think he'll win this fight. You know, if we get that version of Max Holloway where he's saying, I'm the best boxer of the UFC, baby, and he's not even looking like how he did that boy, how he did his last opponent when he fought Cater, man. When he fought him and he said, I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby. He wasn't even looking at him, piecing him up, man. If we get that version of Max Holloway, it could be a long night. Because Max Holloway, to me, he has the footwork advantage, the foot speed. He may even have the speed advantage. And he has the cardio. And he has the experience. You know, when we look at Ilia Topuria, In my opinion, he has the power. He has the grappling skills. And he has really good timing. I think they're about even on their timing, but Topuria has really good timing, but I think he's a better counterpuncher than Max Holloway. And when it comes to combinations, I think Max Holloway's combinations, they flow more. He's more fluid with them. But Topuria, man, the way he goes to the body and goes up top, no one goes to the body and goes up top better than Ilia Topuria, man. And that's how he sets up his shots. And Topuria doesn't waste energy. He doesn't just swing and throw punches. He waits till he's in the right spot. You know, he finds his distance, he finds his range, and when he's in the right spot, in his little sweet spot, then he lets his punches go, and he's throwing knockout punches. You know, he going to the head, he going to the body, he hits you in the body hard. As soon as your arms drop, here come that headshot KO, you're out of there. And Topuria can also kick. You know, he has really good wrestling. If Topuria goes in here and mixes, he has the skill set to beat Max Holloway. If he goes in there and mixes things up where he's wrestling, level changing, feinting, doing all those things, then it could be a long night for Max Holloway, man, because everything going to catch up. But if he's just trying to, you know, kickboxing with Max Holloway, then I don't know, man. The thing is, the footwork of Max Holloway, you know, the footwork, the length, and the reach advantage, that could be too much. You know, if he can't cut the octagon off to get to his sweet spots, Topuria wants to be in the mid-range or he wants to be on the inside. If he can't get to the inside of the pocket or get to the mid-range, how is he going to get his knockout blows off? If Max Holloway, if his footwork and he takes control of the octagon with his footwork and he's fighting from the outside, then he going to piece him up. And it really depends if Max Holloway gets in rhythm. If Max Holloway gets in rhythm, oh, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night for Topuria, man. So I think this is a true 50-50 fight. And it really just depends if Topuria can control the octagon and cut Max Holloway off. If he can't cut the distance and the range off and Max controls the octagon with his footwork, then Max Holloway is going to win this fight. You know what I mean? Max Holloway is going to win this fight. But anyways, my final prediction on this one is a true 50-50 fight. I want Max Holloway to win this fight so bad, but it could just be Topuria's time, and we'll see. He says he's going to shut the lights off for Holloway. We're going to see. I'm going to go Max Holloway, y'all. I'm going to go Max Holloway, split decision, and new. I believe Max Holloway will win this fight. I just think, hey, man, there's a reason why the UFC did not match him up against Topuria when Topuria was coming up. But we'll see. You know, Topuria has the confidence. And that's one thing. Topuria does have that aura, man. He's very confident in himself. He's young. And he's fast. He's strong. He mixes things up. He has good grappling. This is going to be a great fight. And this may be Max's toughest fight. But we'll see, y'all. I got Max Holloway winning this fight by split decision. But anyways, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know who y'all got for UFC 308. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow live in Abu Dhabi. And it's going to be nothing but fireworks, y'all. Nothing but fireworks. But anyways, y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And until next time.